Parents, tell me honestly, how many times has this happened in your home? You say gently, Beta, please finish your homework. No reply. Then you repeat again in loving voice. Still no reply. And then finally, thadam, you shout. Because at that moment, shouting feels like the fastest solution, right? And it works at that moment. But here is the shock. Research says shouting makes kids listen less in long run. Funny na? We shout so that they listen. But science says the opposite. The more we shout, the more they stop listening. Think about it. If shouting really worked, then by now every child would be happily eating vegetables. Go to sleep at 9 sharp and say, Yes, Mama, whatever you say, Mama. But reality, you say only 10 minutes is screen time now, and 1 hour later, they are still scrolling, isn't it? You are shouting like Arnab Goswami at 9 in the night. Please sleep now. If this feels like your home, relax. You are a perfectly normal parent. And that's why today, Rama ma'am and myself will be sharing 3 super powerful tools to replace shouting with calm, connection, and real results. Think of it as moving from loud parenting to smart parenting. Less stress for you, more respect from your kids, and a home that actually feels peaceful at least most of the time. So stay with me, laugh with me, and let's explore how to parent without losing your voice. Let's dive in. Hello, parents. Welcome to today's live podcast. Today, we are talking about a universal Indian problem, shouting at kids. That moment every parent has. Beta, kitni baar bola hai? And every auntie, uncle, dada, dadi, teacher, even the watchman has said it at least once. The default ringtone of every Indian family. And today with us is Mrs. Rama Shinde, one of India's top IB leader and someone who might have lived the shouting cycle herself. Rama ma'am, tell us honestly. Thank you for joining us. Now tell us honestly, ma'am, does shouting actually work?
If shouting worked, my son would be the next Sundar Pichai by now. But no, whether I shout once, twice, or 50 times, his shoes are still outside door and homework is still half done. Honestly, shouting never solved the problem. All, at best, it gives me a sore throat, all time.
Exactly. And science actually explains why. But don't worry, we will keep it simple. Not like physics tuition, okay? We'll use stories that make you say, boss, my child is also literally the same, So, okay, Rama ma'am, when you shout, does your child suddenly stand at attention and say, Yes, Mama, I understand the importance of discipline now? Or
No, Surbhi. Either he stares like I am Wi-Fi with no signal, or he nods while, secretly planning which cricket shot he will practice after dinner.
yeah, that's because when parents shout, the child's brain goes into overload. The logical part shuts down. It's like when laptop hangs, you can press the keys harder, but nothing happens, right? So shouting is like frying pakoras in cold oil. No result, only frustration.
Exactly. And then the funniest part is I shout louder. My husband shouts at me for shouting, and my son quietly slips out of the room. A whole family shouting orchestra.
Parents, shouting may feel powerful, but actually it's like adding too much masala to your food. So instead of taste, it only burns the tongue. Let me decode this masala for you. M is makes chaos shouting, right? So shouting is like dropping extra red chili powder in dal. घर में क्या होगा? मिर्ची से मुंह जल जाता है, right? And A is like it affects learning. Too much masala, your brain can't focus on taste. Same way, kids learning, the brain shuts down. That learning brain, which is here, frontal part, that shuts down when we shout. Masala, S stands for, background noise. Sounds like background noise. Like a pressure cooker whistle going on and on and on, and nobody listens after 2 blasts, right? That's exactly us parents shouting. Now, A in masala adds power struggle. Like debating if rajma goes better with chawal or roti. No one wins, only fight continues. L is lowers trust. That means extra masala spoils the dish. Shouting spoils the bond. Your bond with the child. Simple, right? And last A in the masala is for and gives after burn, right? So you regret later. Just like that spicy golgappa that burns twice. Once while eating and once later. So parents, थोड़ा नमक ठीक है, लेकिन extra masala बस. Keep your parenting like balanced biryani, right? Extra masala is what it is going to do. You already know it, right?
Yeah, hun. At my place, it becomes comedy, Surbhi ma'am. I'm shouting from the living room. He's shouting from the bedroom, okay? And the neighbors must think it's India-Pakistan commentary. And after all, this homework is still not, still incomplete, not done. Yeah. And the biggest one, trust, when shouting becomes the default, the kids think Papa, Mummy don't understand me. They just want to control me. That hurts the bond. And once that bond breaks, even your love starts to feel like control. That's when the kids really distance themselves.
Yeah.
Guided, this is like, guided reflection.
Huh? Yeah, ma'am. We can do that. So parents, what you can do, you can just close your eyes and just follow what Rama ma'am is going to say. Okay, and let's see how this guided reflection goes.
Yeah, thank you, Surbhi ma'am. So the parents pause here. Close your eyes if you can. Think of the last time you shouted. Remember your child's face. Were they learning or just scared? Notice your own breath and heartbeat at that moment. Did you feel lighter or heavier? Just observe. This awareness is the first step. Do you agree, Surbhi ma'am?
Yeah. And when I am following your script, I am just seeing that my heart is, feeling little heavier, right? Okay, now you might be thinking that my kid listens only when I shout, right? It happens when you shout, kids immediately listens to you. So if shouting doesn't work, what does? You might be thinking, right, Rama ma'am?
I realized one thing, Surbhi ma'am, on days when I stayed calm, explained slowly, or gave him choices, suddenly the things worked very well. Less drama.
Choices.
Yeah, choices, okay. So less drama, more results. For example, instead of shouting, do your homework, I say, okay, beta, do you want to finish before dinner or after? Okay. Suddenly the homework, he ho gaya, and he felt in control, ma'am.
He feels that he has decided for the homework. So limited choices. That's it. So triple C's, parents. Note down triple C's. Rama ma'am has talked about calm, clear communication, and being consistent. Calm, clear communication, consistent. 3 C's. That's the formula. Shouting disconnects, and your calmness, clear communication, and consistent patience, right? That works towards, the well-being of child, and it is the only way to remain connected with them, build your relationship. Unless you build your relationship, they are not going to listen to you anyway in long run.
Yeah. And of course, it depends on age, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah.
Parenting a toddler is not the same as, handling a teenager. It, yeah. Do
Yeah.
you agree that, it's,
Completely.
yeah. So it's like, your parenting cricket bat is same, but you need to play different shots for spin versus fast bowler, ma'am. Okay. Like for toddlers, ma'am, in age 0 to 2 years, okay, the kids don't understand logic at all.
Yeah.
They are vast, don't scream.
Mm.
Why did you do this? Okay, they literally don't know why.
Mm. Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
agree? So,
Exactly. It's like expecting a puppy not to chew your shoes, right? It's impossible. What works then, right? Baby proof the house, move fragile things out of reach, and keep routines. Same bedtime, same meal time. It wires safety into their brain, right? Like, beta, why did you spill dal on the floor? It's not done. It will not work. Consistent routine that will wire in their brain that okay, this is to be done in this time. Do you agree, Ramama?
yeah,
What do
completely.
when you ask a toddler why did you spill that dal on the floor, what will it do?
The child will, definitely look at it, okay, and keep wondering what's happening, okay. This is not the stage, isn't it, Surbi ma'am? Like
Yeah.
we need to, they test your boundaries. The children at this age test our boundaries. So what saved me always is giving a choices, okay. Like red shirt or a blue shirt. Either way the child would wear that shirt which he would love to wear it, okay. And then he feels that he is the boss.
Exactly. And what I experienced is instead of timeouts, try time ins. Sit with them, name the emotion. You are upset because your towel, your tower fell, right? Or your, doll was not happy, right? It builds emotional vocabulary. And sometimes I used humor as well, Rama ma'am. Beta, writing one line and then taking a 10-minute break to eat chips is not homework. It's a picnic. And suddenly kid will laugh and sit on the study table. They will start studying.
Yeah. So, ma'am, let's talk about the school kids now. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they want logic, ma'am. I think, the way you mentioned, now they want logic. They will ask, but why? Right? For everything, isn't it?
Yes. So in my house, ma'am, if you misuse the toy, okay, the toy goes on break. No shouting, just cause and effect.
And involve them in rules. Like sit together and decide screen time rules. Kids follow better when they feel part of the decision, right? Don't decide for them. Sit with them and give them limited choices. Let them decide. You decide with them, right? Rama?
Also, ma'am, visual reminders help them. Checklist on the cupboard, like brush your teeth, pack your bag, save my daily throat. Now if you have a teenagers at home who are 12 years to 18 years of age, listen to this very carefully. In teenagers, emotions are high and reasoning still under construction, ma'am.
They feel they are bigger now, they can decide everything, but actually they are kids in big body. And my teen behaves like he knows the whole world, Rama ma'am, but forgets to switch off the fan, forgets smaller things. If I shout, he shuts down. But if I sit calmly with him, he talks.
And these teens hate lectures, ma'am. Okay, more listening, less nagging. Try. I hear you're upset. Tell me more. Okay, works very nicely. Or it works better. For example, in our in one of the scenario where I said, "Beta, why didn't you study?" My son was like, "Mama, you won't understand."
Acha.
He said, "You won't understand." I said, "Try me." Then he said, okay, fine. And conversation opened.
Yeah. Right. So let's try our second guided reflection on this today, ma'am, because the point that you said is very, very correct. And let's start our reflection. So, parents, one more time, you can close your eyes, and let's go through this. Let's take it inside.
Yeah.
Close your eyes. Imagine your teenager now, not as the moody person, not as the moody person now, but as the child who once held your fingers to cross the road. The very small child. The same child still lives inside in that big body. Same child, same innocence. Right? When you remember that, your voice automatically softens. Right? So just open your eyes and now try to understand that they are still wired, their brain is still wired in, child's form. Things are not very developed, it is still under construction, right?
Yeah. So, very rightly said, ma'am. So, parents, instead of shouting, okay, I use VIP hacks, okay, that is very important parenting, okay. This saved my BP and my child's, sanctity too also.
Acha.
Yeah. So V is, visual checklist. Stick chart on the cupboard. Kids follow the list. Parents relax, and it becomes very, very simple. Okay. Then I, that is in bits. Okay, chunking works. So not 20 sums at once, just 5 now. Then 5 later on. Then the small wins and a big relief.
Yeah.
Okay? And this might be, it is like, playfulness. So make it a game. Who packs the bag fast? Okay, you or me? Okay, then suddenly backpacking becomes a fun game. So the parents remember this VIP because in parenting, very important playfulness beats shouting any day.
Yeah, this VIP is super fun. Yeah. And it's easy to remember, right? And parents, 2 bonus hacks now from our side. First, please model behavior, like Rama ma'am said earlier. If you are on Insta while telling them to study, they won't listen. One parent visited me, and then the parent was saying, child, the child doesn't focus on the studies and all. When I asked child, the child said, because mama keeps on watching Insta, so I also want to watch, right? So it doesn't work. Kids copy actions, not lectures. And second is, yeah, Rama ma'am.
Yeah.
And second bonus, it works. So second bonus hack is bedtime conversations. That's the wonderful thing. That's the magic. No scolding, just 5 minutes of listening. Whatever child says, just listen. That's when kids open up the most. That is golden takeaway. And but these 2 things, if you can include these 2 things, you will understand that this is very transformational.
Yeah, very true, Surbhi ma'am. It's really a very, I must say that it's a golden takeaway for the parents, right? Yeah. So across all age groups, parents must remember that first, number 1 is connection before correction. Okay. Surbhi ma'am, be consistent. Then, model the behavior. Okay. Reward good actions. And then teach emotional regulation by leaving it.
Yeah. And remember CMT. CMT is calm. Yeah. So I just, made it so that, you can understand it well and remember. Calm, model, teach. That is CMT. C for calm, M for model, T for teach. Simple. Even a half asleep parent can remember that. The way you said, Rama ma'am, that is CMT. I remember it like that.
Yeah, in parent language, ma'am, stay calm, stay steady. Kids may not always do what you say, okay, but they will copy what to do. So let's try 3 guided relaxation, a reflection now. Okay, so again, I would request close your eyes, say silently, okay? CMT, okay? Connection, modeling, teaching. See yourself practicing this tomorrow morning, smiling, calm, playful, and feel how how light it is. Right, Surbhi ma'am? Can follow it?
Yeah, so when I close my eyes and I think about CMT, it's really like if we can put it into action, then you will see the change. So parents, next time you feel like shouting, pause, take 3 deep breaths yourself, have water, try our relaxation technique. Heartfulness relaxation technique is wonderful technique, to calm yourself down, also to help your child. At night, if you can listen to guided relaxation by Heartfulness, within 15 days you will see the change. So just do that. For children, we have this Brighter Minds cognitive training program that includes all the relaxation techniques, all the brain exercises, all these exercises to build calmness, to build composure in children, so that they get less angry. And also when we get angry, we have to have some technique, because when you are angry, it's not very easy to calm yourself down. Saying is easy, but implementing it needs really willpower and hard work, right? So if you can include few minutes of meditation into your daily practice, Heartfulness app is absolutely free. You can download it, Heartfulness app. And you can do guided meditation. Many people tell me that, see, Surabhi, I meditate. But this guided meditation is different. Do that guided meditation. And remember, shouting disconnects. Calm words connect. Rama ma'am?
Yeah. And ma'am, trust me, I have lived both versions, ma'am. Okay. So calm parenting works better. Okay. Yeah. Calm parenting works better for the child and for your BP too.
And parenting is not about being the loudest voice. It doesn't work. It's about being the clearest, calmest, that the clearest, the most calm one. Correct. Shouting doesn't work, connection does. So let's open the forum for questions, Rama ma'am. We have so many questions today.
Yeah.
So should I start?
Yeah, ma'am, please.
So we received first question from Archana ji. Archana ji is saying, I will be married soon. There will be I will be married soon, and then I will be a parent in the नियर फ्यूचर. अर्चना जी, अभी तक आपने हमारे वेबिनार में पेरेंटिंग सीख रहे थे. नाउ जल्दी ही लाइव प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम शुरू होने वाला है. सो ऑल द बेस्ट टू यू, रमा मैम. अर्चना जी इज सेइंग दिस.
So basically, ma'am, it's good to know that she's more concerned about it, and she wants to be mentally prepared for it, right? So I'm sure, Surbhi ma'am, if she keeps a track of all our webinars, okay, she will mentally prepared rather than just now giving her the solutions. Do you agree? Right?
Sure, yeah. And also I will be sharing our YouTube channel details and WhatsApp group that we have for parents. But that group is not only for parents. Anyone who is interested on working mind, brain, your own self, and becoming better version of your own self, you are most welcome to join, right? And if you see things which are applicable to children, they are more applicable to adults, right?
Yeah.
So thank you for your question, Archana ji, and all the best for your future. Second question is like, no normal talk, only arguments. Ripu Daman ji is saying. And Ripu means, you know what? Rama ma'am, this is a wonderful name, right? It's a very powerful name. Ripu Daman means destroyer of enemies. Now when kids argue at home, it must feel like your name is getting activated, as if small enemies are standing in front of you. But jokes apart, children are never enemies. Their arguments are actually a form of love. Isn't it, Rama ma'am? It means they are engaging with you, right? And the real problem is not arguments, I feel. The real problem is silence. So next time you can see them as a bridge of connection. When they are arguing, that means they want to talk to you. Rama ma'am, what do you want to say?
I feel, when the children are arguing on certain things, they are finding the reasoning out, right? Okay. So it is kind of a critical mind, ma'am, and constructive criticism is very important in life. Okay. So if the child is arguing, okay, just check the tone of arguing, okay, rather than, labeling it as an arguing, okay.
Yeah.
It can be an inquiry also,
Yeah.
right? Is it? Yeah? The child is more curious to know about it. That is what I always look at it.
Yeah.
Because as you rightly said, ma'am, the silent child is more dangerous. Okay.
Super dangerous.
So, better that the children are vocal, they express themselves and what's happening in their mind, and their curiosity should be, visible to us. So that works wonder.
So you are a wonderful parent because you have allowed your children to argue. Now just that we need to understand, and the way Rama ma'am said, tone, pace, how they are saying, we can just guide them. And then slowly, if you feel that that is too heavy, then you can always talk to us, right? I can also share my number, Rama ma'am, here.
Yeah. Please do that, so that one-on-one interaction will definitely help the child as well as the mother also, because the child may be having many things in the mind when the child is arguing.
Yeah, because see, for children, they may not be thinking that they are arguing. They may be thinking that I am just sharing with mama, I am just telling mama, So that we need to understand from their perspective, because children are differently wired. Wiring in an adult brain and wiring in a child's brain, that is completely different. So you need to understand them from their brain's perspective, and then you will understand what is happening. And we have created few videos related to your query, why children talk like that nowadays, what to do. You can just watch all our videos. I have shared our YouTube channel details and also our WhatsApp group details. Okay, you can dive in, and if you want to connect, please connect. Thank you so much for your question. And now third question is like Ripu Damanji we have already taken. Now next question is, will my daughter gain 100% concentration and confidence skills with online alpha program? Shivani Shinde ji is asking. Yeah, so first of all, online and in person both work equally well in Brighter Minds. The important part is whether facilitator is able to create that joyful environment that we are trained to do for last so many years, right, Shivani ji? And you asked this question, thank you so much for your question. लेकिन देखिए 100% तो मोबाइल नेटवर्क भी कभी कभी नहीं मिलता है ना? And the truth is, if we start by thinking of results, that to 100%, what will happen? Children will feel performance pressure, and that pressure kills the joy. The methodology of Brighter Minds works 100% well when it is done with joyful environment. Just enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. Children don't grow in pressure, they grow in a joyful environment. So through cognitive training, what we really do is create that joy in children so that their learning can be maximized, that playfulness in them can be explored. And then slowly, concentration and confidence come naturally, isn't it? May not be 100% all the time. No one can, give you that guarantee that, because whatever is the level of child, it will be improved, no doubt. And surely enough, that will make you 100% proud as a parent and feel good that you have given them this gift for lifetime, because this methodology is so wonderful. I have experienced it with my child and with more than 2 lakhs children by now, and it works, but it works when it is done in joyful environment. So enjoy the journey. Thank you so much for your question. Rama ma'am, you want to add something?
Yeah, I want to add one very important point over here, ma'am. The parent may not see the immediate result, immediate while doing the alpha, program, but they will be able to, witness the journey of the child later on, because when I see some of the children who have done it,
Mm.
and now the way they are outshining, okay, they share on the LinkedIn profile also their success journeys.
Yeah.
So that there I come to know, like, how this program has built the confidence in the child, and how the child is taking ownership of learning. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever the child is doing, is it? Subhita?
Yeah, yeah. And how to, yeah, and Rama ma'am, one more thing is how to know whether concentration has improved. How will you judge whether it is 100% improved or 90% improved? You can only see that, okay, my child was spending 2 hours in certain thing. Now my child is able to do it in lesser time, right? Your child will also be telling that, okay, when teacher teaches in the class, I am able to understand in one go and I am able to retain. So these are small milestones that we will need to understand, observe, and surely it will work, right? Thank you, ma'am, for asking. Now, next question is from Anantesh ji. Now, he says, how can we make our child anger free? So, wow, wonderful question, sir. And if anyone finds 100% formula for this, please share with me and Rama ma'am, and we will retire happily. The truth is, anger is a normal human emotion, right? And even Wi-Fi gets angry and disconnects sometimes, isn't it? The goal is not to make a child anger free, but to help them be anger wise, to express it in a very healthy way, not harmful way. And for that, children first need to model calmness, right? We need to model calmness because they copy more than they listen. So please watch our short videos on that. And also Rama ma'am has wonderful techniques on that, how to make child anger wise. That is super important. Rama ma'am?
Yeah. And anger is important in life, ma'am. We don't want all the time Buddhas, right? Yeah. we want the children to express, and anger is one of way to express. But then how how you can moderate it, or how you can bring that changes in the child's attitude, approach towards life, all that they can learn by watching the videos, and if really, then they can use Surbhi ma'am one-on-one.
Yeah, because what I feel world is like that nowadays. If you ask your child always to be anger free, the child will suffer. I'll tell you the real story. My son was a very calm person, after Brighter Minds he was a calm person, and then he used to go, and you know how boys are, some people will hit him and he will come back like that, and he will tell me, Mama, that boy hit me. 2 times, 3 times, I said, see, you have to tell that child that no, you can't allow hitting. Hitting is not done. He says, I tell them, but then again they hit. I said, see, if 3rd time they hit you, you also hit back, no? ऐसे मत आ जाओ घर पे पिट के. I said, अगर घर पे अगली बार पिट के आए तो मैं भी पीटूंगी. So tell your child how to respond in that anger. Child should not react. Take pause. Understand how to respond, but respond to the anger. That is super important, because otherwise kids will be sitting like that and everyone would be hitting. You don't want your child to get hurt also, right? So
they need to life skill.
Yeah, this is very important life skill. How children can respond to the anger that world is showing them, right? Because world is not like all the time that, okay, will not do anything for you. No, people would be like that. Your child will meet different types of friends, and you need to make your child skilled to deal with all of them. पिटके नहीं आना है घर पे, it's wrong.
Very true.
So thank you for asking. And next question is from Rajendra ji. He asks, how can I make my child study at least 1 hour daily and also build habit of listening and following? So Rajendra ji, this is every parent's universal dream, let me tell you. 1 घंटा पढ़ाई और सीधा listening mode on is every parent's dream. But children are not like Alexa. You can't say, beta, study for 1 hour, and they will reply, okay, done now. So what's the trick? The trick is, don't start with 1 hour. Start with 10 minutes of joyful, focused study without distraction, without nagging. Then slowly increase. Right? At 10 minutes, I'm just saying, for example, you can increase the time. Start with half an hour, right? And about listening children follow when they feel connected, when they feel understood. They listen naturally. It's less about pushing, more about pulling with love and fun. And we have created full video on that. You can just watch. And Rama ma'am has wonderful techniques again. Rama ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. It's like what he is saying, that the children need to improve the listening, right? So that is definitely, listening skills are very important. Okay, and gradually it goes on increasing, but for that consistent efforts needs to be taken, right? So ma'am, like especially in the Brighter Minds program, you first harp on this listening skills of the child, like isn't it? So 5 sensory organs, usage is also very equally important, and that needs to be drilled. The drilling of that is important.
Yeah. Very true. And I love the way Brighter Mind sensory training works. I will share with everyone over here. Many people ask me, what is the purpose of this blindfold activity? Why to include blindfold activity? See, we have got these 5 senses, and we observe the world around us through these senses only. Listening is one of the senses. Now imagine if your child's listening skills are improved through this cognitive training program, what will happen? First thing, your child will start listening to teacher in a very focused way. Focused listening with teacher in school. Second, when you say something, your child becomes very focused and listen to you. More child listens, more child will be understanding things, comprehension will improve. Understanding and listening are directly proportional. When understanding, comprehension improves, what do you think? Your child will be able to apply things in a better way. So child becomes better in studies, better in relationships at home, everywhere, even in sports. Listening is super important skill. And it's not only listening your voice, right? Listening to the environment. That is why when Rama ma'am, you said that Brighter Minds, so yeah, Brighter Minds especially works on this, especially this Alpha Plus program, which is advanced program, that especially works on listening skills, so that when children are able to listen more, they will be understanding better. Rama ma'am?
Very, very true. So that's why I said, ma'am, they should explore these programs. They will get benefited.
Yes, sure, yeah. Thank you for your question. And next question is by Amrita ji, who says, kids reply back whenever I said no and show a lot of they show a lot of tantrums. Wow. If kids didn't reply back after a no, we would check their temperature. Beta, are you okay today? ये तो सब घर का problem है. Tantrums are like child's way of saying, I have power too. Child says with tantrums. It's their mini protest march at home. The secret is, don't get into wrestling match with their tantrums. Stay calm. Keep your no steady but loving. No तो कहना जरूरी है. ऐसा हर चीज पे हाँ नहीं करना है, लेकिन lovingly कहना है, right? So tantrum is temporary. Your bond is permanent. Rama ma'am, what do you say?
Yeah. No, definitely, ma'am. Basically here, what I feel is that, the tantrum, when the children are throwing the tantrums, again I go back to this thing, that why the child gets upset. Go to the root cause, find it out why the child is throwing the tantrum. Is he hungry? Is he really thirsty? Is he upset with small thing? Okay, because the children may not have the words to express. Okay, they can only act. They can show their expressions through the tantrums only. So you need to identify these things, and then work slowly on that. You will understand, like specifically at this particular time when the child is really very cranky because the child feels sleepy. Okay, or something has happened in the school and the child so you need to understand and start understanding your child's emotions very well. Okay, so again we go back to the connect, and you should remember today's strategies, whatever we have explained it to you. Masala, VIP, right, Surbhi ma'am?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So when you understand how children are wired, how their brain works, you will be able to understand them better, and your intuition will guide you with better, skills, with better tools in your parenting toolbox, because We all the parents, we are intuitive. We are very intuitive with our children what to do. The only thing is sometimes when they are panicking, showing tantrums, we also get stressed. We are human beings, no? So that's why understanding their brain's perspective, their perspective, they are differently wired, completely differently wired. When we understand, we are able to get more things because we are able to calm ourselves, keep ourselves calm, and then understand. Hmm? Thank you for yeah, Rama ma'am, yeah.
You're getting the questions in the chat box also, okay? So
Acha.
I should take that also because
Sure. So one last question which is sent, already they have sent it. So I think one last question, shall we take it?
yeah, you take it and then we'll move to the chat box. Yeah.
Sure. So Dolly ji says, my toddler is becoming stubborn and keep on hitting everyone. Dolly ji, toddlers are the only people in the world who can hit you, then ask you for a chocolate in the very next minute. Isn't it? See, at this age, hitting is not badtamizi, It's bachpan's language. They don't have words to express big feelings. So हाथ चल जाता है. Our job is to gently show beta, hands are for hugs, not for hits. Consistency, calmness, and redirection. That's how slowly stubbornness turns into sweetness. And we have created a full video for stubborn children in our YouTube channel. It is available. You can just go through and talk to us if needed. Rama ma'am, would you like to add something?
Yeah. See, ma'am, the toddlers, basically those who, learn this hitting style as such, many a times the children are watching some cartoons, some, films, or, they imitate. Okay. So you need to be very particular what context it is coming. I mean to say, where the child is seeing these all things. So that also is important. And again, if the parent is maintaining the calmness, the environment is calm, even the school environment matters a lot, okay, where even the teacher is very calm, so naturally the child will not start, you need to analyze all those things, but don't take it very seriously about this, but make sure that you don't lecture the child, or you don't say no, like last time we have spoken about it, don't shout at the child. Or don't punish the child, but at the same time go to the root cause why it is, why, from where the child has picked up this.
Yeah, and I loved the way you said that just keep your calm and do it with the toddler, because toddler will not understand, and from somewhere the child has picked it up.
Yeah.
So understanding that part, Rama ma'am, you said those golden words, because when we understand from where child is picking, somewhere because child will learn from somewhere, right? So that also is super important to understand how the child is learning. True.
Yeah.
So we can take from chat box, ma'am.
Yeah. The chat box, there are 2-3 questions, ma'am. What I say is that. So the first is that, my, Malika, okay, so they are saying that the child still is doing thumb sucking at the age of years, okay. So what to do? So, ma'am, these habits like thumb sucking, or, taking one, some kind of a toy and sleeping, okay. So somewhere the children, have some kind of an insecurity, as well as some kind of emotional connect. Okay. Now if you want to get over this habit, like now the child is 10 years old, so you must get connected with Surbhi ma'am by getting like efforts taken to overcome this habit, that we would like to know first, okay. And then we will give you the solution what will work much more better way. Isn't it, Surbhi ma'am?
Yeah. Very right, ma'am. Very right. And I have already shared my number. I will share one more number in case sometimes I'm a meditation trainer with Heartfulness as well. So sometimes we keep giving sittings, and also sometimes we may not be able to respond to your message immediately. So I'm sharing one more number with you, alternate number. This is Swaraj sir's number. Most of the times you might be getting messages from him, and every Sunday we keep bringing these webinars for you at 7:30 p.m. IST. Please join every Sunday. You block your calendar, right? So because this is something that we bring to you after so much research, after so much talking, and Rama ma'am has spent so much time for us. Right? So thank you for joining, and keep joining. And also,
Yes.
please keep commenting on our videos, because we want to spread awareness. But because you know how YouTube algorithm is, it only promotes fun content and the entertaining content, and these things are not very entertaining. So if you comment or like, the benefit is it reaches more people. That is our effort. So it also motivates us to keep going. So please keep commenting on our videos and liking, and please keep
Yes.
sharing with others, and we really are grateful for your help. Rama ma'am, we can take next question.
Yeah. So Mr. Girish is saying that, ma'am, my daughter don't listen to follow instructions and keeping playing like ignoring us. So I personally don't like to scold, but sometimes I couldn't control how to deal. Please. Okay. So to be sure, Mr. Girish ji, we have given you all the because shouting, scolding is not the solution at all. In fact, the children pick up something which is which will later on in life you will repent, they will repent. Okay, so it's better to maintain the calmness. Okay, and if the child is not listening to you, or not following all the time, but then are you giving all the time instructions to the child? Okay, so keep first introspect. Today you can listen to our webinar because it is recorded. You can listen to it. Tomorrow you will get the recording. Listen to it carefully. Listen to the strategies which we have shared, and introspect where you are going wrong. Okay, please, I have to say this to the parents, because many a times we are very open to blame others, and especially to your children. Right, isn't it, Subhiman? Do you agree with me?
Yeah, and having said that, I would say that you are, completely in normal parenting journey, because all of us, including me and Rama ma'am, we also shout sometimes. We are humans. All the parents are humans. We are not Alexa type ना, कि कुछ भी करे बच्चे गुस्सा नहीं आएगा, थोड़ा तो आएगा ही. And you will, sometimes you will shout. That is completely normal. But don't feel guilt also. I want to add here. Because if you feel guilt, then you will not be able to guide the child properly. Don't feel guilty. Whenever you feel like, hey, I scolded my child, just give a hug. Children forget very easily. But yeah, most of the times, if you can just follow calmness, just follow these techniques that we have with us, heartfulness techniques are very useful in this. I'm not saying that immediately it will change you from on mode to off mode, no. But yes, slowly it will bring changes in your life. And it will create that harmonious environment in the whole family. Child can try brighter minds, you can try heartfulness techniques, and these techniques are to help people. But remain assured that everyone shouts. It's not that only you are shouting or scolding. It happens. Rama ma'am, do you agree with me?
Yeah, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. I hope Girish ji has, got an answer to his question. And now we move to the next one, ma'am. That will be the last question, I believe, so Surbi ma'am. So it's Maria, right? The Maria is saying, like, my child is not doing all daily practices like, breathing or, eye exercises and all which are to be done in Alpha program. Okay, Surbi ma'am.
Yeah.
Will I still see the results? That is what the mother is asking.
Will I still see the results? Yes, you will see the results, because in the sessions, children are doing very well. We motivate them, they do well. The only thing is, what you can do, you can try a couple of things. For example, you can, instead of asking child to practice, what you can do, you can ask your child to become your teacher and teach few exercises to you. Like, for motivating children, you need to find out different tricks and techniques. That's why we do these parenting sessions every weekend, right? So just because when we are always saying practice, have you practiced, did you practice or not, what happens, that becomes a background noise. Same thing, same type. So say same things but in different packaging. जैसे ये लाते हैं ना marketing वाले, same thing in new packaging. So you also package it differently. Sometimes, okay, now teach your daddy. Some people come to your house and then you say how wonderfully she is doing. Would you like to teach few exercises? Then show some blindfold activities. So child will feel motivated. So instead of just asking child to practice, what you can do, you can try out techniques and methods to encourage and motivate. एंड चाइल्ड विल फील मोटिवेटेड. एक बार सुपर हीरो बन गया बाकी लोगों के सामने कि अरे ये तो बहुत अच्छा एक्सरसाइज कर रहा है, बाकी नहीं कर पा रहे, बहुत अच्छा ब्लाइंड फोल्ड कर रहा है, बाकी तो नहीं कर पा रहे, तो चाइल्ड विल ऑटोमेटिकली फील एनकरेज. सो slowly you have to encourage. In case of any questions, feel free to ask us. One more technique is there. We have given you that alpha workbook. You can just write down in parenting note, child is trying, today tried little less, but tomorrow child will try more, and show that I am sending it to your teacher. So like that you can just find out different ways, different packaging of saying same things. Rama, would you like to add something?
Ma'am, one thing is very important over here, like, definitely you need to have a strong faith, okay, and trust in whatever you have picked up, okay, for your child. So this is something which is very important, I believe in. Secondly, ma'am, when you are telling the child to practice in a very irritating manner, like as you rightly said, that it goes as a background music for the children, right? Because they don't like, 10 times reminders, right? But then, make it in a very joyful manner. So, in a very non-compulsory way, right? So that makes, the children more, it becomes like very easy way to do it.
Yeah.
And then, your child may not feel burdensome. So let us not burden them with, making sure that this has to be done. Because we have paid the fees, this has to be done. So it should not be like that kind of a danda to the child. Then the child will, because child doesn't understand at this age anything. Even they do not understand the money value also. Correct? Yeah. So we need to be very, very, again here, I must say that, the parenting is, an art. Isn't it, Surbhi ma'am?
Yeah, and a science too.
And we're not expecting perfect parenting. Everybody will have different ways of handling the kids.
And that is completely fine. Be the way you are. Just add a little bit more, in your communication, you can add a little bit more, different flavors. That's what I would like to say. One more thing you can try. Okay, we have given you heartfulness, relaxation, and brighter minds music therapy. Make sure that you do it every night before sleep. That is the time, even if child falls asleep, suppose you have started the music therapy and child falls asleep, let it continue. It works on subconscious mind. It's not that when children fall asleep the music will not work. It's not like that. Let it continue. So with that music therapy, that is alpha music therapy, patented music therapy, what will happen? The condition of mind is slowly brought to alpha state. Child becomes more understanding slowly. So what you can do as parent, make sure that every night when child goes to bed, you just put heartfulness, relaxation on. Maybe child will fall asleep then and there. After that, put alpha music on for 40 minutes, 25 minutes, and then let it go on. It will automatically stop. So you make sure that relaxation and music therapy is going for sure. Then only remains exercises. You can try different things with this. Even if child doesn't do one day, it's okay. But you can inspire in a loving way, joyful way, different ways of showing it to people. One more thing works. Few parents shared with me, Rama ma'am, that they have a show time in the evening. What they have decided, every evening 15 minutes they will have a show time in the family. All the family members will sit and child will be showing it as a magic show. So child doesn't feel that child is practicing. Child feels that, hey, I'm being hero here, right? So that thing also works. So let's try these things out. Otherwise you can, feel free to talk to us. Thank you so much everyone for joining. Thank you, Rama ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Surbhi ma'am.